There are two major types of rubber, natural and synthetic rubber. Natural rubber was first discovered in the Amazon in Brazil. Seeds from the rubber tree were subsequently smuggled to Britain and then exported to British colonies in Asia. Since the late 20th century, the majority of natural rubber has been produced in Asia, where there are vast rubber plantations. Synthetic rubber, on the other hand, is produced the world over. Natural rubber comes from the Hevea brasiliensis tree, which grows in tropical regions. They typically reach 20 to 30 meters in height on rubber plantations and are able to produce commercial quantities of latex after about 5 years of age, depending on climate and location. The economical lifespan of a rubber tree is between 10 to 20 years, but may extend past 25 in the hands of a skilled tapper and bark consumption levels. It's worth noting that latex is different to tree sap. Hevea trees are tapped not more than once a day, with a 2 to 3 day interval being the norm. In countries such as Sri Lanka, tapping usually takes place in the early hours of the morning. The tapper uses a sharp, curve-shaped knife to shave a thin layer of fresh bark from the tree. This exposes the latex vesicles. The cut is typically done at 25 to 30 degrees to the horizontal, as this exposes the maximum number of vesicles. The same incision is reopened the next time by shaving off a small amount of bark. The same area of the tree trunk may be exploited again after about 7 years. The latex runs down and is collected in a cup. Each tree usually produces about a cup of latex per day and is collected later in the day. Latex normally flows from 1 to 3 hours, after which time the vesicles become plugged with coagulant. Processing of natural rubber involves the addition of a dilute acid, such as formic acid, to the latex. After coagulation, the rubber is rolled to remove excess water. A final rolling is then performed using a textured roller, and the resultant rubber sheet is hung to be dried. After this, the rubber is ready for export and further processing. This type of natural rubber accounts for around 90% of natural rubber production. Natural rubber is also used in a pure form in some applications. In this case, the latex tapped from the trees is concentrated using centrifuges, removing water and other material. Natural rubber is used for making products such as glue, tires, toys, shoes, gloves, carpets, balloons, and medical and surgical disposables. At the end of a rubber tree's useful life, the wood is used to make handles, furniture, and souvenirs.